What's going on, everyone? So just when you thought AI news could not get any worse, here we go over in the Xbox world. Yeah, we got some bad news here because I found some articles, but I did a little bit more digging to see what the hell's going on in this. So apparently when it comes to Halo and 343 and what's going on at Microsoft, there's some enforcement going on. It says Xbox Studios is actively hiring machine learning experts across multiple teams. Let's stop right here. So you see it now. 2026 is AI hell. It's coming. Now they're actively hiring AI push and integrating AI more into their games. Starting with Halo, full-blown AI. You can forget about it. Halo's now going to be filled with a crap ton of AI. Before we get to this, what we could do is we go down here real quick. New evidence reveals Halo Studios going all in on Gen AI, machine learning engineering, Xbox technology. Microsoft Game Studios, Zip Recruiter, 104,000 to 200,000 Xbox jobs now hiring, and they're now hiring. It started this back in July. The purpose of this team is for Xbox personalization and AI. Key projects, the role will contribute to developing innovative data. Innovative? Oh, well, boy. And then just these job professions for AI hiring to go into Xbox. You see what the leader is doing? Didn't I tell you guys? Oh, boy. Okay, so let's continue. Indicating a strategic focus on integrating artificial. See, this is the word that I think people, when they look at AI, I want you to think about that first word, fake. Artificial intelligence into game development. This statement right here, let's stop right here. So what we're seeing here is more shortcuts for them to save money and to get the AI to do things that the really good talented developers would do back then. Of course, I'm not surprised this is happening at Microsoft. And you see, guys, keyword here too, strategic focus on AI into game development. Recent reports highlight that Halo Studios is what? Halo Studios is going all in on generative AI. So Halo's dead? That's what a lot of people would say, technically speaking. I was just reading a post on X to talk about, yep, boss, we're tired. Wrap it up. Halo is dead now. And then you think about like them just going to the Unreal Engine 5. You know how much AI shortcuts are in Unreal Engine 5? Abandoning the Halo code that you supported for a long time and not giving you multiplayer and then putting on the PlayStation t-shirt. I've seen the videos to Grant building like lately, but this is just, we know what Microsoft's already at though. This is just disappointing because they're going to do the same thing with Halo 2 and they're going to do the same thing with Halo 3. This is what it looks like. It looks like they're just going to be taking these Unreal Engine 5 shortcuts and putting their campaigns in there and trying to make mass profit off of PlayStation, Steam, and the Switch 2 in the future. With new hires, not the OG Halos teams, guys, think about it. Obviously, Bungie's not there, but even the people that were at 343, new hires for AI. Not amazing at developing without AI. These are things you need to think about, including a chief of staff with a background in AI consulting and a job listing for an applied scientist focused on machine learning implementation. Now, machine learning can be okay if you use it the right way, but the way that they're doing it, it's always to screw you over and to give you sugar-coated slop. Across major franchises, not giving you what you want, like multiplayer. Across major franchises like Forza and Gears of War. So Gears of War is going to be full of it, and so is Forza, but we know Forza is still going to be a good game. Like, here's my thing. You can have AI in your game, but it's to support you, but you can tell that these people are talented. So they're just using it to help with tedious, miscellaneous stuff. Not saying full focus, strategic focus, you know what I mean? Going all in and the AI is doing most of the work, then it's like, oh no, that's not good. That's what I don't want. No, I want you to use it to support you. Like Hideo Kojima said it the right way. I will be using AI, but it's going to be used to support me. It's not going to take over me, though. I'm the leader. You know what I mean? It's me who's going to be in control, not the AI. It can be my assistant partner. Like if I had to design 100+ characters in a game, it can help out with that. You know what I mean? But I'm writing and creating them, obviously, or programming and editing them. And that's the type of stuff I'm talking about, where it's like it's used as a support system, not as a leader in a head takeover. That's the thing I worry about at Microsoft. Additionally, the coalition, the studio behind Gears of War, is seeking a machine learning engineer to explore applications such as generative animations, automated testing using reinforcement learning agents, and multi-module language models to improve developer efficiency. These efforts are part of a broader initiative within Microsoft's gaming division, with the Xbox graphics team also hiring for roles focused on machine learning and computer graphics technology to enhance rendering techniques and GPU capabilities. More flip switches. The hiring activity reflects Microsoft's commitment to leveraging AI for both technical innovation, I don't know how that's innovation, and streamlined development workflows. Yeah, streamlined. If you guys know, when things get streamlined, yeah. With evidence from LinkedIn profiles showing developers at Halo Studios have acquired certifications in leveraging generative AI for projects. So full-blown AI projects to help take the workload off and get out these games faster. Is this anything new? Remember what's happened when you got these games out? They're unfinished and broken, and because of the AI shortcuts, and then they're telling you need all these ridiculous specs, and then they have to optimize it later on because that's the last thing they do. Phil Spencer even talked about it, where it's like, if we started off with the lowest denominator and we're good at doing that, then you would be good because you would just need to go up to easier specifications. If the industry focused on the lowest denominator specifications, then you could say I can optimize for the lowest specifications. Like everybody should be starting off on the Switch 2 and the Steam Deck, and if you can get that going, everything else is easier for you. You know what I mean? Though Switch 2 is a lot more powerful than Steam Deck, but what I mean is like, that should be the goal. And then the engine scalability is already there. You just want to take that shortcut and get people to buy the new stuff that's coming out with NVIDIA. You know what I mean? And that's the problem, and we see where that's led to, and it's not good. So the article right here is report Halo Studios going all in on Gen AI, Xbox Studios hiring ML experts for Gears and Forza as well. The team behind Halo has announced a bold new direction for the series, powered by Unreal Engine 5 and ambitious goals. Halo, I would like to see combat evolved, or, you know, remember what I said? Halo campaign evolved in the future, and then they do this Western thing, boom, 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 plus multiplayer, and have the crowd going wild. Like, you could do that, Microsoft. I'll give you an idea. You know what I mean? It's the first, not Halo campaign evolved, because it's like, dude, I did that with the old Halos. I did that when it came to PC, and I have Master Chief Collection at native 4K 120, 200 something frames on PC already. You're just giving me a more coded aspect with some changes, and it's like, but how long is that going to last you? You could be having up a whole entire community playing Halo 1 remake multiplayer for years, like Master Chief Collection, Halo 2 remake for years, Halo 3, and then drop that next gen Halo. You could have it after Halo 1 and have that going, and then you have up all these multiplayer worlds that are people playing inside of your worlds. What are you afraid of? Who cares if that one's more popular over time than a new one? If you're good enough, you can get them all up going at the same time. You see? But, you know, you're just taking these shortcuts and you're being lazy, and you're not treating your most ambitious franchise to be at its peak like it should. I'm telling you that you don't got to do much. It's already made for you from Bungie's coding. Just put it over there and have the multiplayer there. You know how much more copies you're going to sell too? You'd be selling 10 million, damn near, because that multiplayer is there. But let's not do this though. I just, no, man. Halo Campaign Evolved is the first of many upcoming games to represent this vision, with the team also aiming for more efficient workflows to release multiple games in quick sessions. This is what I mean, this rushing out stuff. When you could, what you could have if you did the Halo Campaign Evolved plus multiplayer edition coming, it'll outsell all three of the Halo 1, 2, and Halo 3 Campaign Evolved or campaign editions. It will, because of the multiplayer, and that's what people wanted with Halo 1. So one key aspect the developer is focusing on is generative AI. New evidence spotted by Rebs Gaming highlights how artificial intelligence is expected to become a pillar of development for future Halo titles. Just taking Bungie's greatness and using the AI to replicate that and coding it with the Unreal Engine 5. Good Lord. And then dropping off multiplayer. Basically, which makes sense. Microsoft is going all in on AI as one of the biggest players in the game. One of the most disappointing. Halo Studios has hired a new chief of staff, Angela, right here as we see. This is her. Hessian or whatever. Hassan, or I don't know how you say it. Sorry if I said it wrong. Who previously worked as the global head of gaming safety and trust at Microsoft. However, she also started her own AI consulting company in 2024. Oh boy. For context, Hession, that's how you say it, consultant AI is said to help games, technology, and other departments integrate AI workflows for more efficient development. Yeah, that's what you think. The new chief of staff's experience with machine learning is seemingly the biggest reasons she was hired. So it's all about AI data feed, and moving to that to get out and pump out more things faster. That type of pumping out faster she should want. Okay, moreover, a job listing for an applied scientist confirms that Microsoft intends to implement machine learning across all its major games, including Forza and Gears of War. If this wasn't enough evidence, another job listing for a principal engineer manager at Halo Studios mentions leading an AI workflow innovation team. 3 days, week in office. This was posted recently, December 17th, 2025. Less than 25% travel. Discipline is applied science. Profession, research applied in data sciences. Individual contributor. So you're individually contributing full time when you're there. Receive this. Xbox Game Studios makes some of the best AAA games on the planet, and the opportunities for a motivated applied scientist are endless. You will have the chance to work on AI, machine learning projects, and deliver solutions that will change the way we develop games and entertainment services. We're an agile team with Xbox Game Studios quality tackling a wide range of problems throughout the game development process. Xbox Game Studios makes some of the best. Okay. Moreover, several LinkedIn profiles confirm that multiple developers mentioned the use of AI in their portfolios. For instance, Daniel Price, the director of digital engineering, highlights experience with AI-driven automation at Halo Studios. Similarly, we got senior producer Alvin Nelson has recently acquired a certification in leveraging generative AI for projects. Multiple other developers have recently acquired similar certificates, clearly indicating how extensively the team is using technology. So there it is, guys. Halo 2 and 3 remakes planned after campaign evolved, says Leaker. Ultimately, it seems the leadership at Xbox Studios appear to be convinced that this is the future of gaming. As usual, they're dumb as hell, and it doesn't surprise me. Because Microsoft itself is heavily in favor of artificial intelligence, this outcome is not the most unexpected. As it stands, it's only a matter of time before other developers under Microsoft's umbrella follow suit and go full-blown AI with machine learning. This is by Rebs Gaming, YouTube. As you guys know, we've heard of him before. So there we have it, guys. Not good news, not what I wanted to hear from Team Xbox. But of course, when you got Top Tier 2 at the same time saying it's either AI or get out, the lesser stuff underneath that is following the same suit. They're going for profit. They're going for pumping out fast games and going for multi-publishing and hoping that Sony pulls the weight along with Switch 2 and Steam, and that you're going to be supporting this full-blown AI pumping out so they can look like they're pumping out a lot of games. But really, it's not the same as like when you see somebody like Nintendo doing it or Sega back in the days where they're giving you real developed games. Instead, no, it's the AI trying to get you out. It's as much content. Almost like you saw quality shows like The Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, and somebody saying, hey, man, I got an AI here to make you, 100 episodes this fast. You'll have new stuff coming out every week. But you're like, bro, this stuff is mid and boring, and you're not getting no song quality to it. Well, it seems like they're kind of trying to go down their route in an extent, but having the legacy of Bungie's coding and whatever else is left over to get the AI to kind of imitate that in a way and get on the Unreal Engine 5 so that you can hit the light switches on that. And there you have it, guys. This is the AI stuff again, where it's like, no. So let me know what you guys think about this. Obviously, this is not good. I don't like this. I wanted to see Halo have a bright future, but it looks like Microsoft is once again being disappointing. Obviously, I still think NVIDIA is a bigger problem at the moment with what they're getting away with or what they're trying to do, but Microsoft isn't too far behind them, though NVIDIA lately has passed them up and anti-consumer to extents. So let me know what you guys think once again. I mean, obviously you still have Game Pass to play these games, and if you already have it active while this comes out, you'll be able to see what you feel, but it's the campaign. You know what I mean? You're not getting the multiplayer that you wanted. So remember, Microsoft, there's an idea that I gave you, plus, boom, 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 Western, power reveal, multiplayer edition coming. Crowd goes, wow, yeah, if you could do that. But, I don't expect that. Later, y'all.